तो हेलो दोस्तों। 2-3 दिन का ब्रेक ले लिया मैंने काइंड ऑफ। और ये वो वीडियो थोड़ी बड़ी होने वाली है क्योंकि डे 8 के बाद शायद ये डायरेक्ट डे 12 होगा। सो दिस विल बी अ लॉन्ग वन एंड आई वुड लाइक टू टॉक अबाउट मेनी थिंग्स विच आई हैव बीन थिंकिंग इन द लास्ट 3-4 days. So the last time I was supposed to shoot the video of day 9, I was talking to a friend and it was his birthday and we were just discussing like he's a childhood friend and he kind of knows everything which goes on, every major thing which goes on. So I was discussing about this channel and I sent him, like, he's one of the few people whom I sent that link and I wanted to be discreet about this one since till I have, till I posted for a certain number of days, I have already talked about it. So he was telling me, like, he also launched a product video for something he's working on. So he told me about, he showed me this actually. I can maybe show you. Okay, I'll add this somewhere here. So basically, it's self-explanatory, right? Uh, that people are obsessed with what they are doing on their devices, and if you want to grow your channel, you must, proactively advocate for it, right? So that's what we were talking about, and yeah, after then I got lazy a bit, I guess. Uh, I thought that I should learn and then do it better. But like the last 3 days were very hectic in a way. There were lots of stuff going on, so I couldn't really, I thought that I would, post even a minute worth of video, but then I didn't. I just went to the bed and then just I thought that I would wake up and just record a video and load it, but it couldn't happen. And yes, today is 17th of August. I don't think you can see these. Yeah, and it's 4 p.m. now. And belated Happy Independence Day to you as well. I missed that day as well. So there's a huge clip which would be a part of this video, and it will be right here now.
तो आज डेट है 15 अगस्त और 2025। आज के दिन हमारा देश आज़ाद हुआ था। तो हम लोग अभी ट्रिपल ITC में हैं।
ये सब पता है उन लोगों को।
और ये आखिरी इंडिपेंडेंस डे है ये यहाँ
यस,
पे
हमारे
यहाँ
कॉलेज का हमारे लिए आखिरी इंडिपेंडेंस डे। आपको दिखाते हैं हम लोग।
अभी सब काम हो चुका है, ख़त्म हो चुका
सब
है।
खत्म हो चुका है। हम लोग जो है हमारे पेट में अब जो है पूरी सब्जी जा चुका है, तो अब हमारे पास एनर्जी है बात करने की फालतू। तो आप देख लीजिए। वैसे ये है मिस्टर क्रिश कैलानी। आगे कुछ मैं बोलना नहीं चाहता। ये है मिस्टर अभिलोक कुमार और ये भाई साहब हमारे रूममेट भी हैं। ये इनको CSC में कोई मिलता नहीं तो हमारे पास ही रहते हैं। लो कुछ तो बोलो।
मौसम बहुत सुहाना है।
मन का मौसम और भी सुहाना है इनका।
सारे जो प्रॉफ हैं सब बैठ के खा रहे हैं, मज़े कर रहे हैं अपने परिवार के साथ। बाकी
तुम्हारा परिवार कहाँ है क्रिश?
कैसा लगा मेरा परिवार भी?
क्रिश तुम्हारा परिवार कहाँ है?
उसके बारे में कभी और विस्तार से बात करेंगे।
मुंबई की
वीडियो ऑफ करके।
कुछ नहीं।
ये आदमी कहीं भी बोलने लगता है, कुछ भी, मतलब कुछ भी सुनता है इसके मुंह में कुछ ना कुछ आ ही जाता है बोलने के लिए।
थोड़ी है कि हमेशा आ ही जाएगा।
देखो फिर
कहाँ से करना चाह रहे हो क्रिश कराली? बताना चाहिए।
देखिए, मेरा मन तो बहुत है कि अपने देश में ही करूँ मास्टर्स, लेकिन आपको तो पता ही है।
अरे बाप रे, रहने देते हो गाइस। आज जो है एंटी नेशनलिस्ट एक्टिविटीज हो रही है यहाँ। So yeah, we had a lot of fun back then, and it was kind of last Independence Day for us in the college. And to be honest, like in our particular college, there is no, uh, it's not very strict, if you want to come for the flag hosting or something. So like it's very voluntary, and some people show up. Like very few people show up. I should put it like that. And we have been one of those few people who have been, at least trying to be there at the ground on time. And somehow we always manage to just reach a minute or two before at one time. Like I'm talking about both Independence Day and Republic Day, but this time like we were 3 solid minutes before it all started. And one of my friends whom I love definitely who was in the video, right, Krish. So he couldn't make it on time. So that was something which keeps on happening here. Anyways, so this is what transpired, and another drive by placement cell we had it. It was good actually, but like a lot of people seem ungrateful for the work they do, for the work the placement cell does for them, and all of that, and the time it takes to get a successful drive. So that there is a lot of chaos regarding that, and it shouldn't happen the way it is happening, right? So a lot of chaos and lot of storms have been brewing, and I didn't get much time to reflect and think. I also wanted to talk about like on the Independence Day. I remember the previous Independence Day I was in Hyderabad because I was finalist for this one of the finalists for this hackathon called Bhartiya Antriksha Hackathon. It was the first run for that particular thing in 2024, and we had made it to top 12. And I think on 14th of August it was the last PPT where among 20 to I think they brought 100 people in. It was 48 hours. And on the evening of 14th, they decided to, pick 12 people out of 100, I guess. No, sorry. There were like multiple rounds from 100 which actually participated in the 48-hour hackathon in Hyderabad and LSC Outreach Center. They, I think, selected 50 or something who also presented. We were one of them. We were among the top 12. After that, we got eliminated, and top three were given the chance to go to Delhi and present their ideas in the front of the first lady of our country, the president of India, all sorts of that. In the Bharat Mandapam, I remember. But the fun part is that was all in 14, so we got eliminated. Our idea wasn't selected for, like, we were in the top three. So on 15th, like, they had this extremely good hotel for us where they had the room booked for us. It was for 2 days. But since the hackathon was like, we reached the night before the hackathon started, we slept for the night there. We were actually debugging a code because we were not able to run the GPUs on the college server. There were lots of chaos. I think that also kind of contributed to why we couldn't do very well. We did everything we could, but we could have done better if college GPUs and things like that were working. But anyways, that is not a rant about the college. But yeah, faculty did try their best, I guess, but things would have been much better. Anyways, so I remember, the last night before the hackathon started, we slept there, but just the next day morning, we had to leave, right? And from the hotel, we were taken to this NRSC outreach center. And we were there like for 36 hours, I guess. That was the hackathon duration. The body started at 12, and I don't exactly remember, to be honest. It started at 10 or 12 on the same day, and then it ended the next day sometime. I think it was 24 hours. I don't like exactly remember, but it's very intense. We slept there in the outreach center. There were rooms full of blankets and mattress and stuff. It was like the NRSC people, they were so good with the hospitality and stuff. Like, I mean, it couldn't be any better. Like, it like really seemed that all the budget which the government put it for itself, put it for this particular thing. It was like nothing was lost. And from food to lodging to the hotel we stayed in, it was all so good. Like, I can't even explain. Like, that was the best. Uh, I have participated in many hackathons, but I didn't make to a lot of them in the final to something. I have been to some Olympiads. I didn't do well in them. At least I went to the venue or something. So I don't say that to that part of the world much, but wherever I have been till that time, the past year, that was the absolute best I had ever imagined. And the hotel also was like kind of cool. It was like stars or something, I guess. So, and that was my first time in such a hotel. Okay, so and it had a pool. So that's where the story, really starts. So on 14th, so I remember now, we reached there at 12. We were the hackathon started on 13th. It ended on 14th, the evening or something. After the final presentation, we were eliminated. The teams who were, selected, they were flown to Delhi for 15th, but we were not. So we went back to our hotel or something at 8, 9 after bidding goodbye and everybody, after thanking our mentors and every scientist we met there, and after all sorts of farewells and stuff. On 15th, we decided that there was a pool on the hotel terrace and we needed to get there. But none of my team members, like we were a team of four, had any swimwear or something. Like you need something nylon, right? Or polyester, I guess. So we didn't have it, and we were stationed near the hotel was near. I don't remember the hotel name, but it was near this Begumpet metro station. Uh, and then we realized, okay, this was my first time on a inside a pool on a uh, hotel premises, something like that, let's say. And I wanted to like really live it, and like selection in the hackathon finale itself was something like a miracle for us. We weren't really expecting, since we all were kind of very new to what we were doing, the ML image recognition, YOLO, and things like that. So like getting there was itself a miracle for us, and then getting to enjoy all sorts of things and meeting people, such like such talented yet so humble kind of people from both NRSC and ISRO. We met the director, and like everyone was so welcoming, and like their hospitality was top notch. That was unlike I had experienced before. So yeah, big thanks to both the organizations and everyone who was involved in making that possible. I still have a lot of memories from that event. Yeah. So on 15th, finally we decided that we must get in, and it was like we also needed to check out from the hotel at 12 or something, and we also had a train to catch at 5 or something in the evening somehow, I guess. So we decided we'll get to the pool only, and then we'll only leave the uh, hotel. We requested the hotel guys to, let us check out an hour late or something. They agreed it was not a problem. But we didn't have any swimming costume, right? So we went to a nearby mall, and that was my first time seeing a mall which was kind of integrated with the metro station. Yeah, I said it. That's how it was in Hyderabad, obviously. We went there. It was like 10 or something. We reached there at 9:30, 10. I don't really remember, or something close to 10 or 11. But the majority of the shops were not open. But ultimately, we waited and we were not sure what to do. We were kind of hopeless that we won't be able to make it to the uh, pool somehow, because obviously it was our first time also, and we didn't want to break any rules as well for the pool. But finally, we got it at 11 or something. As soon as the store opened, we were the first ones to, buy something. It was the Decathlon event. And I remember this story today because my friend told me. And then I was able to find the swimwear which I brought at that time. This looks this. Yeah, this was it. It was like 500 bucks or something. It was kind of expensive, but we wanted to really, be there inside on 15th of August, Independence Day. It was such a surreal feeling to be at somewhere so good and having experienced all that and having met all those people. But that's where the twist comes. So we finally get to the pool, and the hotel staff says that it has been reserved for some Yes, apparently. So they kind of told me that, okay, they reserved it for an hour, you need to come back later. We told them that we have got a train and we need to get it. I was also not very sure, not very clear or having an insight on how this 3 star or 5 star things work. I thought maybe there are some higher tier stuff which you can higher tier rooms which you can buy and get the entire pool resort for yourself or something. But I didn't think that would be the case. So I decided to kind of fight back. And I saw the people whom this hotel person said that they are the people who have reserved it for themselves. So, and they were kind of white. They were white, actually, they were British. So, like, see the irony, right? Notice the irony. On 15th of August, we weren't allowed to be in a pool the Independence Day of our country just because some white or British people had reserved it for themselves for an hour and we were not allowed to swim with them. Like the entire, let that sink in. 15th of August, white people having the pool reserved and we Indians can't swim with them. That was the height of irony and I couldn't bear it any longer. I just bypassed the hotel staff and went straight to one of the guests, and they were not even aware that these people, the hotel staff, had said these things to us that you can't swim until they are swimming. So I just went straight to him and told him that I want to swim as well. Is this thing reserved? Why? Is there a problem? We can swim or something like that. And he was so, I mean, compassionate and gentle. He said, "Why not?" He kind of gave me this look that I don't even know why they said that it is work for us or something. You can always share the food. So there were two men and a lady, and they were also engineers, coincidentally, and I guess they worked in some mechanical engineering stuff. And yeah, that's what I remember. But then we didn't know how to swim. We met a couple of other guys from which college I'm forgetting, but they were a team of juniors. I mean, 1 year junior to us in academic course. They were second years. We were the third years by then. And one of those people had a village which was close to my village also. So that was also a good coincidence. I still have their numbers, I guess. Yeah, I do. I think they were from VI. No, they were from Patil, the Maharashtra college, right? TY Patil. Is that the name? I'm sorry, guys, if I don't remember it. So they kind of also had made it. And one of those people, he knew really how to swim. When I asked him how did he learn that and all sorts of beginner questions, he said that he was a natural swimmer, which I didn't know what it really meant until he told me that, okay, I just learned naturally. So, but still, they were good guys, and we swam together. Whatever we could do, actually, we talked to these guys also, these British gentlemen and the lady, and they had a wedding scheduled for their son, and the bride was Indian. So we had a pretty good time together. We had a couple of photos. If I find the photos, maybe you'll find it, but I'm also concerned for their privacy, so there might be not such photos here in this video. So that was something I wanted to talk about. Like the irony of it all, it blew me off. And when I finally found this swimwear which I bought, I decided that I had to talk about it. Thank you guys. I hope you liked the video. I have put in some more effort as my friend suggested. Consider liking and subscribing.